Kobbie Mainoo sparks Man United transfer decision as midfield summer sale sanctioned. Christian Eriksen looks set to depart Manchester United at the end of the season when he will enter the final year of his Old Trafford contract. Erik ten Hag. Manchester United boss Erik ten Hag would oversee a midfield rebuild if he stays at the club this summer. Christian Eriksen will be allowed to leave Manchester United on a permanent transfer this summer. The Dane, who recently confessed during the international break that he'd raised frustrations over his lack of game time during private talks with Erik ten Hag, is now approaching the final year of his Old Trafford contract. United are therefore open to the prospect of a sale, particularly given Eriksen has struggled for minutes in light of Kobbie Mainoo's exciting breakthrough. The Red Devils are understood to view England starlet Mainoo, who is in talks over a new long-term contract, as a figure they can build their new-look midfield around. Moving forward into the Sir Jim Ratcliffe era, Eriksen looks poised to become one of the first casualties of the new regime, which will have extra emphasis on signing younger players, with Wolves' João Gomes among several stars of admiration. Galatasaray are one club that have already shown an interest in the 32-year-old playmaker. The ex-Tottenham maestro also proved popular during a short 6-month spell with Brentford in 2022, when he sealed an emotional return to football following his cardiac arrest at Euro 2020. It remains to be seen whether the Bees would be interested in bringing the Denmark international back to West London. However, United look set to make profit on Eriksen regardless of where he is sold, as he was signed on a free transfer from their Premier League counterparts. He also has a market in Italy, where he previously won the Serie A title with Inter Milan under Antonio Conte. Prior to this weekend's action, Eriksen played just 37 minutes of United's past 7 Premier League matches and was an unused substitute in 6 of those. Christian Eriksen has become a perennial unused substitute. Eriksen detailed his unhappiness in a recent interview with Danish outlet Tipsbladet, stating, "I have previously stated that I am not satisfied with not playing, but it's not something that keeps me up at night. The team is performing, and I must respect the role I have alongside. For my part, it has been about working hard and focusing on being fresh for every game, and I am. It is easier now to accept my role than it would have been before. I have had a conversation with Erik ten Hag about being unhappy with the situation and wanting to play as much as possible, but I am available and need to be available for the team, which I am and always will be." He said it was the team he had chosen. And Kobbie Mainoo is doing well, and the rest of the midfield is also performing well, so there is competition for places, which is expected when playing for a top club. There is great competition within the team. Of course, you can be concerned in the long run because I want to play as much as possible. Naturally, you don't want to always sit on the bench. I don't have that approach to it, but it's not